All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Welcome to React and Chill. On this channel, there's two things I like to do, and that is sit on my butt and listen to music that I like to do, that I like to listen to. I'm going to be doing both those things right here, right now with some baby metal, as you can tell by the title of this video. The song is From Me to You, featuring Poppy. And Poppy, I believe, is in this live performance as well, which is something I remember people kind of complaining about when they were doing the tour, that Poppy didn't always appear and when they're playing live. And there's reasons for that go beyond what we know, right? Like we pretend like we know more than what is really happening, and then we make judgments off of that, from that. And that's kind of dumb, honestly. Anyway, with that said, let's go and check this out here. Now, I like baby metal, and I do like this song. So the question I'm going to ask myself here, the question I'll be answering is, what do I think about this live performance? Is there something to it that pops more than the studio version? Well, let's find out. Let's go and press that play button and get in. Dude, let me just say this. I thought this was really, really good, and it does pop more than the studio version. Now, this live footage is interesting because, it is using live audio, but the editing of it's not like a live full sequence. It looks like it was been edited a little bit, like the video footage. But anyway, setting that aside, like the live audio you can hear here, and you can tell because of the reverb sounds going on with the vocals and all that. There's like this kind of crisp, sort of like just this nice effect that I like that you get from live performances. And also seeing them perform it like that, with the spotlight fully on them in all their glory. So I was really thinking, there's a magic to baby metal that really is kind of illustrated here. Okay. Some would say illuminated by the lights. A song that's like deep in like pretty down-tuned metalcore, and it has a lot of scream stuff coming from Poppy. There's still like this kind of levity to the song, and that comes from the sort of sugary sort of poppy element coming from baby metal. Something about Sue's voice, something about Momoko's voice, and Boa Metal's voice. I don't know why I spaced out right there. There's like this nice, I want to say kind of kawaii element that gives it this fun feel to it, no matter how, when Poppy does her screams or whatever, it kind of brings this element of like, maybe you could say kind of dramatic, maybe some trauma into the song or whatever. And the focus of the song being like in the down-tuned sort of sound or whatever. And the way it just kind of hits, there's elements in the song that like, it's not poppy, it's not like a fun pop song, it hits hard. But when you had the baby metal element there, it gives it that. And that's kind of like the magic when it comes to baby metal. It's been watching them do the dance routine and while they're performing it there, I couldn't help but think that, man, it is great just to watch them do that, because like I honestly feel like, the stress and tensions and personal drama of my life can just kind of melt away. And for a moment, I don't have to think about those things. I can think about more positive things. Even though there's other things in this song that aren't so positive. Like Poppy's scream stuff. Now, some people don't like Poppy's scream. It's not the best scream out there. But I will say this, I like it for what it is. I like Poppy's scream is unique for her. It is when I hear her do it, I get like this. I don't know if this is the best way to put it. To me, it's like a bratty girl acting out in like over dramatic. Like it is the sort of scream I would imagine hearing when a girlfriend's really upset with you and like flipping out and like maybe some traumatic moment is happening or whatever. It serves its purpose. And in this song, some people say, maybe the Poppy element didn't really help there. But in this live performance, man, I couldn't help but think, you know what? It does suit it. It is a counterbalance to what the Baby Metal girls bring to this song. They bring that kind of fun poppy element where Poppy, even though that's her name, brings the more like metal and traumatic and chaotic element into the song. And it was kind of cool to see Poppy doing more than just standing still. I mean, she was bouncing around, jumping around, and definitely getting into it, which is great. Fantastic. That's so, man, I thought the live performance was good. I liked it. It definitely is. There's something about this performance. I think it's that kind of reverb sound you hear kind of over everything. The way the instruments sound when they're performed live, it just shines more than the studio. Now, some people might like the studio version better because, it's more polished. It's fine-tuned to be the way that it is. Okay, I hear you. But I like this one. Anyway, you guys let me know what you thought about this in the comment section. With that said, y'all take it easy and have a good one.